Hello, everyone. This is Tecness again, and today I'm going to be trying to show you how to increase the performance of your computer. We shall start, by explaining what I've done with my computer. My computer, I have a very basic amount of stuff on the desktop, which, believe it or not, does increase performance slightly. I have this look right here at the bottom. It does increase performance slightly too. You can do that by going into the control panel. I'm on a toaster, you see. Going into the system options and going into advanced. Then you go into performance and you just put everything to best performance. That pretty obvious there. You pressed OK. Then it'll take a while and then you'll look like this. This is the Windows 98 look, I believe. It's not so bad. You'll get used to it. This will most significantly increase, in my own opinion, depending on the computer you use. Now we're going to talk about the browsers. Browsers used for stick empires. Here we have three main browsers, and over here in the corner we have Safari. I have not included the Internet Explorer in this because, in my opinion, out of the 5 browsers, it is the least effective. Google Chrome, in my opinion, is probably the better one, but with that being said, if you're using an older computer, you shouldn't be using Google Chrome. Google Chrome excels when used with higher end computers. Next we have Opera. Opera, I like it because it's like a lower version of Google Chrome. It has similar looks and hotkeys because they're both based off of the same Project Chromium, I think it is called. I wonder who made that. This is what I use personally for everyday browsing the internet and whatnot. I just have Google Chrome here because why not? Firefox. Firefox doesn't use Chromium or whatever the project is. It's its own thing, and because of that, that's what I use to play stick empires. The main reason for this is because if we start this up, we're going to start up Firefox. Toaster. Then we'll go up here. I'll learn to type one day. And we'll go to stick empires. Something that Chrome and Opera can't do is they can't right click this, which is a good thing and a bad thing. Good thing is that you can't right click it in the middle of a game and it won't mess anything up. I don't know if you can right click this in the middle of the game. I haven't tried it in a serious amount of time. But this you can lower the quality, which will slightly increase the loading time. You probably won't see it here. But it will also increase your playing in general. Now we're going to log in. Hey, 20 coins. And then we'll have this. As you can see, it's only the text is a little different. I'm now not going to do anything. Once you get in-game, there at the bottom, there is the high, medium, and low graphics options. If you set it to low, it will further increase your performance in the game. It will give you a slight noticeable difference. But besides that, the other ways you can increase performance is not having 1,000 tabs open, doing other things at once. But Firefox is special in the sense that it doesn't focus like if you have a YouTube tab open here and you're over here, it will significantly lower the amount of computer memory is used on the YouTube tab. But it also all has all tabs in one process, so it's kind of odd. That's another thing I like about Firefox over Google Chrome. If you go into the task manager and you see the image name, you see how many processes are used by Firefox. We have the 2 plugin containers here. I bet you can guess which one I'm using at the moment. And then you have the Firefox tab, Firefox process. Now, if you really want to, you can set priority to above normal or high. I wouldn't suggest setting it to real time. Above normal, it can cause system instability. It shouldn't, but it can. So there's a warning. This should, what I believe this does at least, is makes the computer focus more on these things than other things. Google Chrome, however, for every single process, for every single tab, it opens up 1 to 2 processes. So doing this for every process, for every tab you have open, can be difficult. Opera takes it a step further, I believe, and has one for the menu, the bookmarks, and like some other things. So it'll have about 5 processes open, just opening the thing, which we shall actually see in a moment. We have Opera, Opera Crash Reporter. Maybe I was wrong. Opera also hasn't actually opened yet, so. And then we have 1, 2, 3, 4 Opera tabs and Opera Crash Reporter. Opera hasn't crashed yet, so I don't know why this is open, but hey. And that's just opening Opera with the speed dial. Now if we open Google Chrome, we have plugin install opened, I believe, and then closed. And then we have, with just the new tab, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 Chrome processes opened. However, my Chrome is slightly modified, in the sense that I have several extensions and whatnot, and a theme on Google Chrome, so that would explain the extra tabs. I believe it would only open it with, at most, 3 without all the extensions and whatnot. So if you wish to further improve past all these little tips that require no real effort on your part, you can always keep your recycle bin empty. That actually will help. And then you can always go into accessories. This is Windows XP, so system tools, and use the disk defragment. What the disk defragment will do is, I actually have no idea. However, I do know it's useful, and it does speed up your computer. It shouldn't affect how things actually react. That comes with most Windows computers. However, if you want to go a step beyond that, you can always go to Google here and Google CC Cleaner. I like CC Cleaner because it's free. There's a free version and a premium version. The free version is just fine. See, I happen to have one of these versions. I don't know. And what this thing will do is it will delete all these files you see here that you select. I have most of these selected, and it will mess up something about the Windows thing, it will give you a warning. And what that will do, will clear up some space on your computer, which will allow the computer to load a little bit faster, startup times being a bit better, just faster in general. And here we're analyzing it to see how much space I could clear up if I were to run it right now. I could clean up 495 megabytes, so not that much. Now the registry errors, those can cause problems, and all that this does is, by fixing it, it deletes them. But it's useful. Then it has a built-in uninstall, which is basically the same thing as add or remove programs. You can edit startup things here, which is always nice. Don't know why it's still running. You can find files. All in all, it's a decent program, which I would recommend to anyone who wants to speed up the computer ever so slightly. Besides that, turn off all downloads, have very few things running in the background. If we go to my task manager right now, we can see that I have 35 processes running. If you know something is non-essential, then you can go ahead and delete it and start it up later. It shouldn't cause any problems with your everyday functions. and it will speed up. It will speed up your computer ever so slightly to make your reaction times just that much faster. That's all I got. Have a nice day.